peace, others are lost in battles or try to be. Either by words or wars, many battles are held for this dream. And battles have been won, but never has any stayed at ease. Time is known to repeat itself, as well as the never-ending quest to grasp peace for the dream of peace. But is this dream able to be reached? Would we be happy with calm after so many storms? Is the peace that had been achieved able to last, or will it vanish the whole time?
You heard her. What she said. I can't remember all that. Thank you, Sarah. That was awesome. This your first slam, Sarah? Her first slam. Give it up, y'all. Awesome. All right. We're here every Tuesday night, y'all. Make sure you check out MikeWin.com and make sure you check out DallasPoetrySlam.com. All right. On the count of three for Sarah. 1, 2, and 3. On my pie. We have a low score of a 6.5. We have a 7.5, a 7.8, a 7.9, and a 9. Give it up, y'all. Give it up. We dropped that low score. Remember that? We dropped it over. There it is. And we got it. All right, we're going to keep it going, y'all. See how smooth it's going? See how smooth it's going? That means it might be enough time for you to get you something to drink from the bar and have a good time. Y'all, coming up next, y'all, please welcome back second year. Give it up for Jonathan. Come on, y'all.
I've never experienced Iraq. Never 1960s Vietnam or 1940s Germany. But I have without a doubt fought. The war contained within our own rival gates. The pounds of perfection out of our name, I'm talking about America. You see, we are born with 4 stars standing for valor, strength, love, and innocence. This war I speak of is not the typical tactical physical war we are used to. It is mental. We are equipped with a gun filled with shots of influence, and we inevitably pierce the souls of billions with our mental bullets. It's a war out there you don't even see. It seeps through the crevices of our houses, and it breathes on our children. This war, this influential war, is one that not even the most pure soul would die for. Instead, we are sentenced to suffering. Having been shot more than twice, bullets shattering our personal being like thin ice until we are nothing more than the influence of others. So many are so blind to this war that we don't even know where they hit us. We dedicate so much time to building an impermeable chest, when in this war our heart has been ripped out and bound to our mind, only for them to be unknowingly influenced at the same time. And after so long, we lose that 4th star, that innocence, that which makes us untouchably good, and we are forced with anguish and black tears flowing to choose a side. Forced to have our guns pointed and aimed and ready for anyone that possesses a difference as a target. Within us, a black ink and holy form, destroying the oh-so-dear feelings of once close friends, simply because we are on different sides. It's time to reassess how we fight this war, for man's sake. Because if we don't, extinction will swallow us whole. So people, let me talk to you. Let not impulsiveness fuel your actions, and in turn we can muster the strength to save the nation. Protect creation, unification, and affiliation from devastation. It started with us, right here and right now, to stop this war. Hold back your weapons and only fire when necessary, and try to create a friendship between you and your adversary. I know your question. Where do we begin and when do we end? I can honestly say that I don't know. But I am on the side that will never lose. One that does not shoot its influence to destroy. One whose bullets cause no pain, but they are only meant to do nothing more than to inform. We see not to destroy, but only to dry those black tears with the cleanser of goodness. This side I mentioned will find a peaceful way to end this influential war. This side will do it with a peaceful endeavor. This side I mentioned will live on forever. This impenetrable side is one of the heavens, and I am but a warrior defending its gates. Our numbers are growing, and we are amassing an army as bountiful as the sea and as tranquil as the breeze. The general I serve is unfathomable, indescribable. He is everything. Out there are those that will the gun and do only what they themselves say. Well, I will the bazooka, and I'm doing it his way. You better get ready, because it's G-O-D day.
One more time, we'll give it for John Jack. All right, y'all. Judges on the count of 3 for Jonathan. 1, 2, and 3. Hold on, pie. We have a low score of an 8.8. We have a 9.2, a 9.4, and 2 9.5. Give it up for Jonathan. Come on, top 3 come up to the second round. 300, 200, 100, and we do have some special stuff for you all, okay? All right, y'all ready for the next performance? Say word. Word. Please welcome to the stage, Ty
all hope is lost, peace can be found in the soul, yours. But sense of self has been conformed into military uniforms, a recruiter with a sly smile who prefers not to talk about the lost loved ones. It's too confidential. Besides, he's confident he died for pride for this country. We have been tricked into believing that patriotism symbolizes dying for this land, that the red stripes on the flag are trails of blood-drenched bodies, but according to the status quo of the military, red stands for valor and hardiness, to be heroic. Heroes make a change. How can you be one if you died for something that was in vain, something that only caused pain and regret? Puncturing innocent targets with a rifle, you are nothing without, and is nothing without you, hoping that these motivational chants will justify war, but there's no justice in injustice, justice trump irrational cousin. Relatives don't always get along this fence. We straddle between no man's land and America, the home of conditional freedom. Children will fall into this trap unless you feed them. Feed them with knowledge. Joining the military is not the only way to pay for college. They'll take you hostage. The art of war is similar to jazz aesthetics. It expresses simultaneous truths. In the acts of bravery, in the midst of chaos, there are silhouettes of little girls and boys, frightened, ready to come home, but fragments of home have faded just like peace, so they piece them together because it's all they got left. Because when all hope is lost, peace can be found in the soul.
There's been a disconnect. Violence has become comedy bloopers we take out and rewind flashbacks when the remote won't work. Press stop. We're holding guns and sandboxes across seats. There's reality TV. Press play. And in the beginning, snakes slithered in school systems. Eve never had a chance. Eve never had a chance. Go ahead and fan that green. I bet Mr. Benjamin Washington Jackson never thought their faces would rule the world, but they're to die for. There goes to John Hancock. Sign away independence, X marks the spot. Just follow mother's trail of tears. Ringing red, blood is burning, little place in money's crooked mouth. Set your trigger finger to his namesake on that traditional double action. And pull back, pass go, and collect. These mind games start with text messages asking questions like, have you ever thought about joining the Air Force? You're qualified. Qualification, armed services, vocational aptitude battery, multiple choice testing. Just know what cadet looks next to my last name. I didn't have a choice. Quote, you refuse testing, there will be consequences, and consequences don't look good on college applications. No, I've never thought about joining the Air Force. Quote, you tested really well in your ASVAB flashback. I don't recall agreeing with the release of my information to the military. Reality. I've never taken a test to see how beneficial being a flow will be. Dreams from stars where you don't have the options and questions. Have you ever questioned what we were really fighting for in the first place? A democracy. A democracy that's dying has been bought and sold by corporations that speak louder than the 99%. Boy, does that money talk. Let's talk options. Options. Mom has a good paying job. She's now looking for a part-time job, still no money for college, and we're barely holding on to that all-American dream with our broken white picket fence. It's funny how we all take our loans for things that can be taken away, but when it comes to knowledge, it's a no-no. And these scholarships are nothing but individual trainees whose finish line is only the first place prize, and after a while you get tired of trying. Finished. March 19, 2003. Iraq invasion through. December 2011, our troops came home, but just from Iraq. Putting start and finish lines doesn't mean that the race is over. Not recognizing something's existence doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Poverty is a war. Greed is a war. Lack of education is a war. Racism is still a war, and there's no pressing play or stop. Woo!
People
how when we hug, suicide plays the drums with my sponge. They say it's not healthy for me to love him this way because he reminds me of shrapnel wound victims hitting the earth like a terrified heartbeat, and I tell them I didn't know it was real until suicide came and kissed my thoughts. I tell them I didn't know it was real until the best chance I had at looking at the moon was fluorescent bloodstains on the earth from dying soldiers. The last chance I had at going to church was prayers of those spitting out their lungs in hope that their last breath would not be polluted with gunpowder. We went to the opera on our first date. I never realized how musical it was to hear grown men cry in the nightmares of your sleep. Simultaneous crescendos were the only thing that let me know I was still alive. There was something sweet in the coda of their last breath. The note they held was like an expressionism to death. And I held him that night like God himself existed in his trigger and his bullets were my 9 lives. And I knew that if I died for my country, my God would give me a second chance. You see, I'm in love. I'm in love with my gun. The only thing I have worn in this desert, I placed the last sparkle in my eye and the barrel of his neck, so when I'm forced to fire, my target will come in contact with the only thing I have left that resembles innocence. Because here, fresh ambitions rotten with lost hearts and minds that are cradled by death himself. I said here, fresh ambitions rotten with lost minds and hearts that are cradled by death himself. When I came back, my friends said I can count on them. I've never known people that could mend shattered glass, especially when these edges smell so close to death. What a sad woman I would become. I found my home in this gun, my lover. This gun, I sleep with my finger on the trigger, and I tell these demons to pull my finger. This nightmare, but I'll ask you, my lover, my gun, please make love to me one last time. Let me wrap my finger around your navel, kiss my temple ever so passionately, and blow this sad love affair out of my mind.
All right, now.
And you don't know what they wrote on my autopsy? The sergeant who fell in love with her gun.
All right. Judges, get your trigger finger ready. On the count of 3, put that yellow. 1, 2, and 3. Hold up 5. We have, sorry, that's that judges. A 9.5, a 9.9, a 9.9, and 2 10s for that yellow. All right, y'all. This is a really big film. This brother right here just stepped in. His name is Marcus, and he represents college-bound ballers. Give it up for Marcus back there, y'all. Give it up for Marcus. Make sure, what we're going to do right now, all 6 boys that have gone, give it up for those 6 boys. We're going to take a brief, maybe a 3.5 to 5 minute break for you to, go check out the table, sign up the email list, and we're going to come back after we do the scoring. Time at the scores to find out who the top 3 boys are coming back for the second half, y'all. So about 3 to 5 minutes, DJ's going to kick it up, shake out everybody, shake their hand, give them some love, and please, look at that table over there and get some information about poetry slams. Come on, y'all, get in the green. Come on, Bree. Get close to the mic, Bree. Breathe on the mic, Bree.
Hey guys, I just had a couple of just things I wanted you to be aware of today. The first one kind of goes along with the JROTC program. As Cody has just said, that's a tool that the military does use to recruit young people. And one thing that they also that happens with people that are in ROTC is often they join the military via what this program does is it allows them to sign up for the military before they turn 18 and before they graduate college or graduate high school. So a lot of them think that this is a legally binding thing that they've done, that they have to join the military. That's actually not true. You can go back and state that you do not wish to join the military by sending the recruiter that you signed up with a letter stating your wishes, and you will not be held AWOL. You will not be penalized at all. So if you know anyone who has signed up with the delayed entry program, they should know that that is not binding and that they can contact their recruiter to get out of that as long as it is before their basic training date. One other military recruiting tactic in our schools is allowed through the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001, and there's a really carefully hidden clause in there that says in order to receive funding, schools must provide private contact information of the students to the military. But there is a way that you as students and parents can opt out of this, and there is an opt-out form that you can sign. It should come in a back-to-school packet that you receive at the beginning of every year, and that just tells the military that they're not allowed to contact your student. If you feel that you did not receive this in your packet, it's probably too late for this year, that the military probably has already received that information, but be looking for that form for next year. We also have some of these forms in the back, or you can check out peacefulvocations.org to find out how to download one of those forms. That's it. Thank you.
One more time for Bree. Y'all give it up, y'all. All right. Now we're going to get back to our second round of slam. Y'all ready for the slam? Start back. Say word. Word. Ready for the slam? Start back. Say word. Word. All right. We can't do it right now. What we're going to do, I know we have to have a sacrificial poet. Bring that energy back. Bring you back into the realm of slam. And we can't think of anybody else to sacrifice this second round than the co-slam master of the Dallas Slam and the co-coach of the youth national team. Give it up for Miss Alexandra Marie. Give it up, y'all. You are judging this poet. You are judging this poet.
Numbers are the only thing in life that makes sense. She lived by this creed. Never obsessed with money, not a cold calculator, just fixated on what she could make sense of. She appreciated the logic in math. Emotions held too many variables. Words and actions don't always amount to proof, but roots and square figures do. He threw her off her axis, had her keeping track but not keeping up, just staying up. Too late on too many nights, counting the number of unreturned calls, unrequited gestures. It added up to too many. Somehow it multiplied the significance of the rare occasions when he would reach out and touch. Made one seem like 5 and 2 seem like infinity. Her logical ways got clouded as she dissected his philosophy. She dug into his math, buried herself in his equations until she realized that she had gotten in too deep to climb out. He'd become her pi, that non-repeating constant the very few know past a few digits, fundamental to many formulae, mathematics, science, engineering, all coming back to him. She just wanted to understand his transcendental nature, because no finite sequence of algebraic operations on integers seemed to amount to him. So she remained, scribbling furiously, blunting many pencils, etching on paper so hard her attempts at understanding sunk deep into the bond like reverse braille. Her feet were covered in eraser shavings. Her fingers flew across the keys of counting machines. She just wanted to understand. Swallowed numbers whole, even when the flag of the ones behind the decimal and after the 4 would catch in her throat, irritate her stomach line. She is no prodigy, just thirsty for knowledge. Sometimes she wondered if he was an imaginary number, having a name, an understood meaning, but no basis. The pi theory made the most sense, irrational, having a value that cannot be expressed exactly as a fraction of an ending or repeating. Throughout history, many have tried to determine him more accurately, to fully comprehend his nature. Just when it seemed like someone might be getting close, he would reveal more digits. He didn't seem to want to be solved, and grown accustomed to the distance that his complex ways kept between him and anyone who tried to get close. His moat has gotten more vicious lately. Underwater monsters immune to tears now lived around his perimeter because she had gotten too close for his comfort. He unleashed the beasts, issued instructions to keep her out by any means necessary. See, even as his stern numeric disposition kept him at the center while others just tried to get beyond his radius, she had touched his humanity. Her determination to master pod philology had her mumbling poems in her sleep, scrambling mnemonics into her eggs, hoping that he'd give her a chance to show what she's learned. Wishing for a blank page, a fresh start. She just wanted to understand, but he has become content with being unsolved.
You heard her. All right, moving on. $300, $200, $100 cash. Strong messages in the first round. Second round, you know what to do. Do you? On the count of three for Alexander Marie. Give it up. 1, 2, and 3. From up high, we have from the hate judge an 8.6, an 8.8, an 8.9, a 9.4, and a 9.9. Give it up for Alexander Marie. Also, just added to the word porn. Not only are you going to get tickets to the Improv, but Jim Austin Online has donated 4 tickets to Sesame Street March 1st, 2012. Give it up to Jim Austin Online. 4 tickets. Oh, you got to like Sesame Street. All right, 4 tickets. I'll take 2 if you don't want to go. There it is. But 4 tickets and 2 tickets to the Improv. Some for the adults, some for the kids. Isn't that awesome? 4 more slams. All right, y'all ready for the thing to start back? Say word. Now, coming up first. Oh, I know who it is. I got it. Coming up first, y'all, in this second round and final round. Give it up for Gabby. Get close to the mic, y'all. Get close to the mic.
My poet.
They say that stories and lies are around the same thing. They run out of stories to tell. Lies. They told me I come back a woman lies. It should have been easier, but women lies. I came home feeling like a little girl. Honest to God, truth. Bloodshed. Water can't even wash the blood from my hands, splatter my face, getting ready to know. I'm not blushing. Permanent blood stains, no matter how hard I scrub, and I've been scrubbing. Flashing lights, camera. You got the perfect shot of me holding my gun right before I pull the trigger. Action. Don't blink. You missed the light stop shining in his eyes, and this little light doesn't shine as bright as it used to. I just want it to be something you can be proud of. But shame wears my face, and the only reason I look you in your eyes is because that's the way I've been trained. They got me diagnosed with this PTSD, as in post-traumatic stress disorder, as in night terrors, anxieties, and flashbacks, and I can't forget the dash on my own brother from the south in the back. And right before that, got my cousin in Yorktown, and then 2 years later in '83 found a tree. I guess what I'm wondering is, how many people have to die before we can be friends, have peace? See, I've been in 23 wars. My wound was still bleeding from 1775 to be continued and listed at 18. That's 237 years of service. Quite the dedication. And they say with age comes wisdom. I've been fighting the same war with the same outcome, with the same dream. Peace. But peace died way before the first gunshot or the first sword sheathing. One of those existing but not really existing things because I've yet to see. The justification of my existence being the land of the free and the home of the brave. But there's no justifying my enslavement by violence, the home of the slain. And I'm tired of tripping over body bags. Fighting for peace turned into pieces and people sent home silent, and I still feel like a child. So when we no longer have storytellers left to tell lies, and we sit in all our mothers and our wives and our rivers and streams run red, because that's the only place left to bury these bodies when no one's left standing. Will there then be peace?
You heard that. Excuse the word peace, too. All right, for Gabby, on the count of 3, judges. Again, cumulative scores. First and second round added together. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Homework pie. We have a low score of a 9, a 9.3, a 9.4, and 2 9.5. Show some love for Gabby. And keep it going for your next board. Show some love for Miss Tanisha.
My poet.
Reflections of your love have come to wither. I thought I'd done my best to memorize. The last time I spoke to you, you shattered my window to pieces with pieces of your soul collected in a beer bottle. I tried to exchange the hate in your eyes for love, but it was the wrong currency. My heart bled a different color that night. After I detached all the fake I love yous and I'm sorries that was stuck in my bloodstream like plaque. After I pried my chest open to show myself that God is the only father I need. The last time I saw you, you were captured in a picture frame of bars, incarcerated for abusing a woman you claimed to love, but the only roses and violets you ever gave her were the colors you left on her skin, a true confession of love in your eyes. The last time I hugged you was like caressing an angel with the deadly stitch of a demon's kiss. My mother told me you were just sick, attempting to keep me ignorant from your drug use and alcoholic lifestyle, but I remember those times of bloodshot eyes and nervous hands, a racing heart, and your most prized possession, a crack rock. That seemed to be more precious than these families you created, let's face it, you got around. And didn't attempt to hide these new prostitutes like new stepmothers, and they gladly accepted me. Trying to entertain an 11-year-old with sex talk the last time you loved me, I'm unaware of. I've grown tired of trying to piece me and you together in a collage from two different pictures. I've grown weary of scavenger hunts in your heart. I've grown up into a young lady and you've missed it all, afraid to love me because you fear those invalid entries you try on other women won't work. It won't. We don't have any type of connection. Your Y chromosome has fallen off from this double helix, and now it's just a single strand of maternity, and she's been raising me into a butterfly, but how do you fly with clipped wings? Did you really care at all for me? Did you really care? Did you care at all for me? Reflections of your love have come to wither. Woo!
One, two, and three. Folks, again, we here every Tuesday night. A low score of a 9.2, a 9.5, a 9.5, a 9.6, and a 10. Give it up to Tanisha. Some guys don't miss the point of the game. All right, and we're going to keep it going for our last poll in our final round. Remember now, folks, keep that energy throughout. Show some love for Jonathan. Give it up for Jonathan.
Sirens ring, chasing the smell of 1942 dated wine. Both stop and the siren says, walk this line. Young women and men escape to the forbidden lake of untold love and watch as the water glistens like starry night. Families can be seen watching the latest episode of Tom and Jerry while mom is in the restroom eating her favorite ice cream. Jerry. Cats dance in the night with their ever-fluorescent eyes. As homeless beggars stare into their foreshadowing fires, wondering if this day will be their last as they meet, greet, and they defeat their home. Time stops as a sneaky convict on probation picks the pocket of a rich billionaire as he feebly fumbles at the bar. As time continues, we find the meaning of the bottomless lights. It is a kind and courteous soul out of meaning. It is the city square. People are dancing and singing like Showtime at the Apollo. A single mother struggles to keep control of her kids as one is made to the stage, yellow water flows down. Up and out the mother swoops in, taking the child never to be seen again. Out of nowhere appears the town's favorite singer singing some bad tunes. Everyone is moving and grooving, but with one wrong bump, a fight breaks out. With this swinging in the crowd, galloping, the battle final ball's about to be thrown. The ding, dang, dong. 12 a.m. The clock's at work. As eyes laid upon the two sharp arms, the crowd was seeing them hovering home. Everyone cleared the midnight air. Lights, these lights, fade away. But as they do, more rise. As the moon and stars emerge into the night sky, everything disappears from the shining of the night. Celestial bodies fly into space, whispering to their distant friends, for the time is come again to rejoice at the chance of living. Nothing but calmness is here. No dancing, no singing, no TV, no fights. Just the beautiful love, the immortal love, true night lights.
All right. So, for Jonathan, that was our final chord. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. We have a slow judge. Oh, there it is right there. Inspiration. We have a Nazi judge, a 8.1. A 9.3. Take that back. 8.1. A 9. A 9.3. A 9.3. And a 9.6. Give it up for Jonathan. And all the power in the second round. All right. I have the honor, before we announce our winner, we're going to bring up a couple of other speakers, but we have this lady right here, and we're well ahead of time, so we're going to do this. We do have cash, don't leave, and your word poem is ready, by the way. Somebody go get some tickets today, all right? We're going to bring up this woman right here, y'all. She is awesome. We're doing a show at UTA Wednesday night. She's got something on the 18th, something on, she's all over. That's all I can say. Please welcome 2011 Fort Worth National Slam Team member, Giselle Robinson. Give it up, y'all. Y'all do better than that. Come on.
It's family friendly, Don. I can't answer that story. First, I would just like to say the kids really did it today. I love They all know I call them the baby poets. And if you're not family of the baby poets and watch what they do, they really work hard. They don't just like scribble something and get up here and read. They put a lot of effort into this. They are really gifted and they're making the best of it, and I'm so proud of all of them. So, peaceful vocations. There is a new law governing our country these days, and just in case you didn't get the memo, let me fill you in. If you say anything, loudly enough and often enough, it will, in fact, become the truth. Here's how it works. The president is a Muslim from Kenya. Obama's gonna kill your grandma. Poor folks kill Wall Street, and on and on. And you know how it becomes the truth? Because you don't care. You want to know how I know you don't care? Because the lunatics are louder than you. Word plus sound equals power. If you know the real truth, care about the real truth, then preach. Don't whine about the lunatics running the asylum. You put them there. Their torrent of lies drown out your pitiful cries, and your silence dooms us all. Preach because you know Kenyan is code for black. Preach because you know corporations are not people. Preach because your mama didn't raise no fool to sit in the back of the bus and give away all the rights. All the rights that Martin and Malcolm and Edgar earned for us through sacrifice. My 2-year-old nephew says no. Says it loud and clear because he's heard it so often in his short life. Are we not as responsible for our rights, our freedom, our country as we are for keeping the baby from playing in the damn toilet? They want to kill the unions to silence our voice. So say it with me now. Hell no. Hell no. They want people of color to fight to prove our right to vote. So say it with me now. Hell no. Hell no. If the loudest lunatics are the only voices we get to hear, let me tell you your future. You can't go to the doctor for birth control, can't get an abortion, can't get a bottle of milk to feed the baby they made you have. They will send 80 kids in one classroom to learn the facts as determined by the lunatic fringe, and when they are grown, they will lock one half of them in jail run by for-profit corporations because the choice between food and medicine is death. This will be the price of your silence. Let this be the end of your silence. Meet loud lies with louder truth. Preach with your voice. Preach with your vote. Preach, my people. Preach.
She likes to leave, by the way. That is, how we do it. We support each other, y'all. All right. Again, y'all, this is awesome to have this kind of support. And it's even more awesome to have everybody back here at the Embargo for the youth. And to have Alexander Marie come all the way from Dallas. And then also, not only that, but agree to co-coach and make this a true DMW youth thing. Y'all give it up for Alexander. And all the poets, young ones, Mark Love, Dave, AJ, everybody coming up. LA right there, everybody. There's a few people. T.O., what's up, T? Pool later, one hand. I'm shooting one hand. Anyway, y'all want to bring up this brother right here. Again, we got a couple more people that we're going to find out who won this thing, word poem, and then we're going to have some other kind of surprises. Y'all, please welcome from Peaceful Vocations. Give it up for Troy. Yo, Judge, Troy, give it up,
The two most horrifying words you can hear at the poetry slam, you're next. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. Tough to follow. Why am I here? Families for Safe Schools. You've heard it before. People have been up here many, many times about it. Our children deserve their privacy. The schools should be able to tell you what they can and cannot do with your information. Make you take a test to come home. The information is in the bag. We're here for families, not just the students, but for families, for parents that want to get involved in their kids' education once they come to school. And I'd like to say give it up for, where'd Mike Wynn go? Let's give it up for Mike Wynn. I don't know if we give it up for Mike Wynn. You can visit MikeWynn.com.
Okay.
That's not a paid endorsement where he's saving lives one poem at a time. Thank you very much.
One more time for Troy, y'all. Peaceful Vocations, y'all. Got a wonderful, wonderful collection of people, artists, and people who really believe in what they're doing, y'all. Make sure you get literature, sign the list, give them the email list, support them, take some brochures. Check out
.org.
.org. I'm trying to get it right, y'all. All right, we have another person, y'all, coming up. Speaking of collegeboundballers.org, y'all, collegeboundballers.org. Let's come get the stage. See what's going on with that. Y'all can do better than that. Come on now.
No, I just wanted to remind y'all to go over here on this side, my right to your left, College-Bound Ballers. We're cbbz.org. That is our URL. And what we do, we offer activities for academic and behavior activities that will help the kids go to college. We set them up academically and behaviorally to go to college. That's starting from 7th to 12th grade. All right? I had a big speech here about reading and writing and trying to stay in school, but I don't think it's necessary. There's a lot of talent here, so I guess I can ask the audience to go out and find those people that are still in the streets, still have not made a decision to be successful in life, and let them know that there is help, there is an alternative, especially an alternative other than the military. All right? Basically, that's it. I could sing, but y'all don't want me to do that, so thank you very much.
All right, I know y'all ready to find out who won this thing, aren't you? Y'all ready? We've held you hostage long enough, haven't we? Y'all didn't do that. Y'all, at this time, we would like to do this. Where's Dave? All right,
Get ready.
We'll
Turn
do
it
that in a minute. We're going to bring up Miss Alexander Marie. She's going to read your final results. Give it up, Miss Alexander Marie. Who won this thing?
Also, we're here to support the youth and to give the youth a place to express themselves. Don't forget, we do have a youth slam in Dallas in almost 2 weeks on the 17th. That's Friday the 17th at Heroes in Dallas. You can find out all of the information at dallaspoetryslam.com. It's for poets under the age of 21. If you will need to bring a chaperone. So if some of you come as a group, one chaperone is fine. You don't necessarily need to bring one for everybody, but you do need to bring a chaperone. Okay, I'm trying to be responsible about it. All right. So, drum roll, please. Thank you. In third place with a 55.7, give it up for Jonathan. All right. In second place with a 57.7, getting $200. Please, a round of applause for Gabby. And in first place, winning $300 with a score of 58.7, give it up for Tynesha.
Hey, put the pictures on Facebook. Let's go.
It's just a little something, but we wanted to make sure that this wasn't just about a slam where there's a first, second, and third prize, because all these students are winners. All of them came out here and poured their heart out. Every single one of these students got to love them whole body. So give everybody something, and yay! Everybody's got fun. And of course, we're going to have another one next year, so everybody, all the students, all your family, tell your friends, other students, so start writing those points, because we want to do this every single year, okay? Yeah! Thank you all for coming out.
Y'all give it up for these little boys as they exit the stage. Give it up for them. Awesome job, everybody. I'm pretty sure you guys stick around, and there's gonna be some people want to shake your hand and all that other good stuff. That is our line. I just want to bring up. You have anything else to say?
The poet who brought in the most guests,
Who's that? Who's that?
Paige.
Paige, come on up and brought in the most guests of 8 people. So we are giving you a prize of $25.
Who says poetry don't pay? Y'all get up a piece for Vocations. There's not a lot of organizations, y'all, that can find a way to make sure our poets, not just poets, but youth poets, also get a just reward for sharing their heart and soul about a very, very, very relevant and significant issue. All right? So make sure y'all go to peacefulvocations.org, collegeboundballers.org, DallasPoetrySlams.com, MikeWynn.com. Y'all look up poetry and spoken word somewhere. Hey, Giselle's Monday nights, right?
Yes.
Poets House, Latin Roots, every Wednesday, every second and fourth Wednesday? Second and fourth Wednesday. Dallas Slams every first and third Fridays, right? Brooklyn's Jazz Cafe every Sunday night, y'all, for the grown folks. There it is right there. And it's free. Okay? And every third Thursday at the South Dallas Culture Center, and every Tuesday night right here at the Embargo. My name is Mike Wynn on behalf of Dallas, Fort Worth, DFW Youth, the Embargo, Peaceful Vocations, College Bound Ballers, Jeff, Jim, AJ, Dave, T. Otis, LA, Spark Love, Don Juan, Daniel, all of you, we love you. We'll see you Tuesday night. Thank you. Give it up.